Hey guys, it's the Housekeeper, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to fold a 4 cranes with one paper while the heads and the wings connect. So I'm just going to be teach you to use only one sheet of paper, and I'm going to be using a 6" by 6", and it's going to be this tiny. But if you use like a 10" square, it's going to be like a lot bigger, like this. But okay, so I'm going to be teaching you this one. It's basically the same thing, just tinier. So folding this model, you're gonna want to like use a commie paper or something thicker. If you're using commie, I recommend using tape in one step, which I'll show. But like, I'm not actually really just gonna put these the wings. I'm not actually gonna tape the wings together. I'm just gonna like put the tape on the paper so it doesn't rip that easily. So yeah, I'm just gonna be using commie. So I'm gonna be starting colored side up, or whatever color you're using that you want the crane to be. So this is a red color, so the red color has to be facing up. So I'm gonna want my my crane to be green, not white. So I want to put the green side up, and you're gonna fold this side to this side over here. Like that. After that, unfold the paper, and then rotate, and then we're just gonna do the exact same thing. Now unfold. Now what we're going to do is we're going to rotate, and we're just going to fold all of these edges to the center. Like that. Now we're going to unfold, and we're just going to repeat by rotating and doing it on these two sides, or edges. Like that. Rotate, and then we're just going to repeat. Like that. So now we're going to unfold, and now we're just going to turn it over, and we're going to fold this edge, this corner to this corner, and this corner to this corner. So start by folding this one to this one. That, unfold, and then repeat on the other side. One on the other side on the other two corners. After that, we're going to unfold, and what we're going to do now is we're going to fold basically a line across over here. So I'm just going to we're going to be folding from this, so the center crease that we made before. I'll just make it more sharper. I'll just get like a pen. So what we're doing is we're going to fold a line across from the bottom of this crease over here to this little intersection of this, like over here. So I'm just going to show you, don't do it yet, but so we're going to have that meet over here, and when we look at this, make sure we're just trying to adjust it so it's like matching on that line over here. So fold this like little tiny crease, and then align it back with this one, so over here, and then we can fold it. Now you don't have to fold all the way. You can just fold up to this little crease over here, and then you can just stop over there, like that. Now you can repeat the same thing on all of the rest of the corners. This model will include cutting, but I think that's how all of the models of like the 4 cranes or like more cranes, they all include cutting. So, but like we're not really just gonna like cut cranes. It's just so as you can see, I finished making all of them, these creases. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna be sinking this square over here. So I'll just draw like this square over here. So we're gonna be making these mountains, and before we do that is we're just gonna be pinching like over here. So there's already a crease over there. We're just gonna make it sharper. And after we made all the creases, we can take look at the corners, and we can take these two pieces and we can join them together like that. Now we can repeat on all the sides, the other 3 sides. You just like kind of let it go after you do it. So. Now after you do that, you can take ends of 2 corners, and you can kind of use your thumbs and your middle finger and kind of like push them like that, like squeeze them. And squeeze all the way to the bottom like that. And then you can flatten out like this. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna, if you remember the pre-crease that we made, we're just gonna refold that. So folding this so I can just hold the layers like that. This is okay. Like this. Now we're gonna flip it over. And we're gonna repeat. So we're gonna repeat this on all the sides. Like that. Now we're gonna do a minor, I forgot what it's called, but we're just gonna flip the pages. So flip this over 1 time, and then you can flip it over, and you can do the same thing, flip this over again. And now we can just repeat again. Now rotate, and repeat. Like that. So the next step is what we're gonna do is we're gonna see this little valley over here. I'm not sure you can see it, but like we're gonna make it a mountain. So if I just do this, pinch it like that. Now you can see this mountain, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna fold this crease to the over here, and we're gonna make like a crease in between over here. So we're just gonna like kind of lift this up, and we're just gonna like push it over here. And plus this is not gonna lay flat. Well, it's gonna lay flat down, but we're just gonna try to match this mountain to this little edge and fold. Just press down. After we do this, you can just take this cloth and we can just collapse it. Like that. Okay, now what we can do is we're gonna just take the back flap and flip it over, and we're gonna repeat it again. So take the center mountain fold, well, the valley fold, and make it into mountain. And we're just gonna bring this over here and crease, and bring this over too and flatten. Now we're gonna repeat by taking this flap and bring it over. And you see this one's ready made, but you can just like flatten it out, it's okay. Now take this, push it over here, and now take this flap and just bring it back over here and crease. Well, don't crease, just press down. Now repeat, bring this flap from the back over, and take the center and move over here, and then bring it over. Now we can flip it over one more time. So as you can see, we actually we finished making those folds, and I'll zoom out a little bit. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna, if you're using Kami, well, this is the time we use tape. So we're just gonna unfold the whole thing. Like this. And we're going to flip it over to the white side. And I recommend using this type of tape, like the clear one, not the magic tape over here where it's kind of like white and you can kind of see through it. And this one's like transparent all the way. So we're going to use this tape because it doesn't rip that easily. And I'll just grab a scissor nearest to me. Okay, I'll just use this one. And we're just going to cut a really, really tiny piece. Like this tiny, I guess. And we're going to place it on the center. So that when we do this later, it won't rip. Now we're going to repeat on, well, there's only one center, but now we're going to do it on these edges. So I take this, cut it once more. Now we're going to place it on the bottom over here. Like that. Make sure it doesn't like overlap this bottom edge. Now after we put tape on this, we're just gonna start cutting, and what we're gonna do is I'm gonna show you. So we're gonna be cutting this piece over here, but we're not gonna cut all the way. We're just gonna leave like, I don't know, like a half-quarter inch or something. So I don't know. We can like stop over here. And cut all the way over here. See, it's kind of little, but yeah, it just makes it look better. Like this. Now we're going to unfold this. We're going to turn it over, and we're going to turn the other one over, and we're going to do the exact same thing. Like leave like a half-quarter of an inch. Like that. So the reason why we're putting tape is that this little, that's good. I was gonna see, we have a little bit of space in the center. We didn't cut it all the way, and we didn't cut here. So now what we're gonna do is we're just gonna, you know how to make a preliminary base? So bird base, I guess, I don't know. And we're just gonna like kind of collapse them all together like this. So you're gonna take your middle finger and your thumb, and you're just gonna like push them all together like that. So I'll repeat once more. We're gonna take all of these places, and we're just gonna bring them all together like that. And they're just gonna like push down over here. And now we're just gonna flatten by opening this. I'm gonna press this down. Repeating on all of the faces, I guess. As you can see, we have like 4 preliminary bases. I think that's what it's called. So now what we're gonna do is we're just gonna fold. Well, you can just flip this over one flat. And what we're gonna do is we're just gonna do like whatever you do for a regular crane. And so we're just gonna fold this up like this. And we already have our pre-crease, so do that. We can fold this down, unfold, and then fold it to the back. Now we do that, unfold everything, and go on to the next one. So fold it like this, fold this down, fold it back, and unfold. Now we're gonna do this one, the exact same thing to this one. Push it down. And unfold, and then the last one. Now we're gonna unfold all of this, and after you do that, we're just gonna make sure, remember how I told you to move this flap once over here. Now what we're gonna do is we're just gonna try to do whatever you do for regular crane. So take this flap up and like bring the center up with it. And then you can flip that. So what we're gonna do is just put them all back to the center. Flip the pages all back to the center. Like that. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna make like a crane over here. So for this one, this side, you can, like for the right one, you can put the page that way, so you have one flap on this side. And for this one, you're going to put the page that way, so we have one flap like facing up, I guess. And now we're going to make a crane, so we're going to push, like take them both up, and we're just going to start by one of them, so we can just kind of ignore this one while we lift it up at the same time. So we're just going to push this up, like use your thumb, like I'm pushing this crease that we made before, and we're just going to make the crane. So we're just going to be pushing this down. So I'm sure you know how to make a crane. So this is like a step where you make like the boat. And when you're making the boat, make sure that when you're doing this, you're not going to fold it all the way. You're just going to kind of like, for this one, we're just going to leave a little bit over here, because this is where like the crease ends, I guess. That. So now we're going to repeat on this side. So bring this down. Now fold it back up. Now do like a regular crane. It's hard to get a view over here. Try my best to show it. Like that. Now we're just gonna push this down, I guess. Keep this down. And we're gonna pee on this side. So bring this to, so you have only one flap like this. Now we're gonna repeat. So we're gonna bring both of these flap at once. I'm gonna do the exact same thing. Make sure you don't rip it. So this part, we're gonna be really, really careful not to tear the paper. Just don't pull too hard. So these are already pre-creases, so they're pretty easy to make. And you're going to rotate, and we're going to do the exact same thing on this side. Like that. And we're going to do the exact same thing by pushing on this side. Just like that. And we're going to push down. Now we're going to do, since we did it on both of these sides, right? We're going to turn it over. And you can see there's a little, like, I don't know, like a triangle empty space. And now we're going to do the exact same thing, but over here. So, you know these two are connected? We're going to connect these two now. So we're going to push this back and this back. So it's like a square again. And we're not going to fold this all the way because like it might tear or something. And we're going to lift it up take this crease and we're gonna push it down like that. And now we're gonna do like a regular crane, but it's kind of harder, like a regular crane. So if you know how to make a crane, might know how to make this. Like that. Now we're gonna repeat on this side. So take this crease, push it up. Like this. Now we're gonna push this down. Don't push it all the way. Now we're gonna take these two flaps and we're gonna do the exact same thing. So, oops, okay, they ripped, but I'll just manage to do something. So I'll just do it separately for now, but I think you know how to do it, so. I'll just like, I don't know, like take them together. So remember I told you to be really, really careful? That's what I meant, so. I'll just do something about it later. I'll like, I don't know, bring them together like this. Yeah, I'll just do something. Okay, I managed to put them back together. And what I did is I just put tape. I took this flap and I put this over here. And I took this flap and I put over here. So now that's how you do it. So I guess that if yours tears up, you can do the exact same thing. So as you can see, we finished all of the wings. So if we bring them all up. You can see it's kind of like a star. And now what we're going to do is, well, I'll just push them all down like that. Now what we're going to do is we're just going to bring these all up like this. After we bring them all up, it's kind of like, I don't know, like a flower, I guess. And we're going to do the exact same thing what we do for cranes. So we're just going to like shorten this part. And so we're just going to start by, I don't know. So this is the center. This is where all the heads connect. And the tails, you can see they're all separated. So we're going to be taking the flap that's not connected to the center. And we're going to use this one. And this is going to be tail. So I guess we're just going to start by pushing this one up. And folding like this. And see, we made the tail, and we can just do it like a regular crane. So we're going to open this up, bring this flap up, and you're just going to push it all the way up like this, and then close it up. Well, for this, you don't have to fold it all the way to the center. You can just like leave a little space. So it's easier to make the tail. So now when you do this, it's easier to fold. I'm just like making the shape of my nails. Like this. So now we're going to repeat on the rest of the three. So take this flap, it's like not connecting to anything. So we're going to bring these up and we're just going to bring it down. Make sure you don't fold it all the way over here. So it's, you just like fold it like, I don't know, like a millimeter away. Like that. So it's easier to collapse. I can just copy the back by placing it like this, matching it. Now you can just do like a regular crane. Open it up. Bring this up like this, I guess. And you can collapse or close it. See, now we can repeat on these two. So bring this, hold this like this. That. Now the last one. The more you do, the harder it gets. Now open this up. And while the folding this, make sure you do it in the air, of course, because there's no other way to do it. So now we did this, it's kind of like, I don't know, it's like this. And now what we're going to do is we're going to do the exact same thing with the head. And you're thinking, like, how do you do this? Well, it's simple. You just, I don't know. You open this, like, kind of like push them all back like this. And we're just going to do it like this. So we're just trying to, like, push it away, even though it's kind of, like, curved. So, this side is, I meant, the heads are a little harder to do. So, I don't know, just kind of, like, bend it. That. And we're gonna flip it over, or you can just mimic the back by pushing this back on the back side, like that. Like that. Do that. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna make the head, and so we're just gonna I don't know how to show you, but you're gonna open this up and we're gonna make the head by pushing. Well, I just face the back, and we're gonna make the head by taking this, opening this up, and we're gonna well, push it, hold this, and we're gonna push it up. So we just made the head like this. And we're gonna do the head shape later. So after we did this, we're gonna go on to the next one. So I know it kind of looks funny, but just keep on going and it's gonna look better later. So this is the one that I taped together. It's kind of hard. Like this. And then we're gonna open this up from the back. And we're gonna hold this and bring it up and fold it. Well, close it like that. And then after we close it, we're gonna do the exact same thing with this side. So the next two. So do this, and then after you do that, we're gonna take this, and then we're gonna do it again, like the exact same thing as we did before. And we're going to copy it from the back side, like that. And then we're going to be making the head. So it's kind of hard to shape the head, but okay, so let's go on to the next one. Now, so after we finish this, we're gonna push up the head for this last one. Like that. So as you can see, we can, I don't know, we can flip it over like this, and we can just spread the wings like this. Like this. As you can see, we're done. And well, you can shape the head, but it's kind of hard. So I just like pulled it off. I don't know, you can use like some glue and attach it, but okay, so okay, so I guess this looks like it. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.